Hi everyone! I am so excited to be back on live with you guys. I feel like I haven't been on in forever, so I'm super excited. I can't wait to chalk and chat with you guys. I feel like this week has been the longest week, and all I've wanted to do was come on and create some fun and beautiful chalk signs. I had an amazing weekend. I've met so many wonderful people at the Brooklawn Spring Fair. I also had an amazing time meeting people from the community with my open house. So I'm so excited for that. We're spreading the chalk fun and everyone is loving it. So if you guys are on, stop on in and say hi. I would love to hear from you. Hey, Rennie. I am getting ready for some Memorial Day fun, and I need some red, white, and blue up in the house. Hey, Nancy. So I'm going to use my 18-inch circle board, and we're going to give it a little makeover. I love, love, love this design. And I think I want to recreate it on our canvas hanging banner, which looks so like farm style fresh. So I'm going to do a little twist on this, and that's where I'm putting this design. But this is one that we did together. On the opposite side, I absolutely love, love, love this design. Squeeze the day. I will have this up like all summer long. It's just so cute and I love it. So I'm going to keep this, and I am going to chalk something Memorial Day fun on this one, since I'm going to re-chalk it on a different surface. So super duper excited to give some of my new transfers. It's always so exciting when you get your new transfers to create with. It really is. So I'm going to give this board. Are you guys ready? I'm like, darn it. This looks gorgeous. But I had this up for a very long time, so I have to say it's been on for a while. And I am on to the next design, which we all love because we decorate all year round. We're getting our parties and our barbecues ready. So I've got like a pile of transfers going on that I can't wait to put up. And the awesome thing is that you can totally do this for Memorial Day, 4th of July. You can use our transfers for t-shirts, patriotic t-shirts. You can dress the whole family for like next to nothing by using our inks and our transfers. Hey, Todd! So I just used our board scrubber and literally just took off the design. It took seconds. So now I'm just taking off the leftover chalk paste. And I'm super duper excited to try my new design out. Todd was awesome at the spring fair. I was super excited to meet you, and we had so much fun. I am telling you. The Brooklawn community is absolutely amazing. I loved everybody. All the vendors, all the shoppers, everyone that stopped in with the family to say hi, talking to crafters and creators, and just so many fun things. We had a lot of fun that day. I'm super excited. All right, so I gotta wipe off the board one more time because it's wet. And let me... I'm still in a little bit of disarray from the vendor event. Hence, I can't find my fuzzing cloth. But I have my extra chalk towels that I use. So that will do. All right, so look, the board is fabulous. It's nice and clean and ready for a new design. I definitely think I have to order a couple more of these because I love them on my door. I loved it. It was so much fun, Todd. The mayor, Patrick. We had like everybody trying out couture that day. The kids, they all had a blast. So I've got a couple different designs that I want to do tonight. So we'll see how much we get done. Because I've got like all these different boards and stuff I want to put on my front porch, on the door, out on the patio, all kinds of places. So we are going to be using tonight, it's the apple pie recipe. I love these recipe charts. I've got like every single one of them because I love to bake. Not that I do it very often, but when I have the chance. And I love to decorate with the recipes because it just makes the house feel so homey. I love that. So I've got the strawberry jam, I've got the sugar cookies, I've got the pumpkin pie, and they're pretty much all holiday related, which I love. But I love this one because you can totally change out the colors and make it whatever holiday you want. So you can totally, I mean, apple pie, who does not love apple pie? I don't care what time of year it is, I really don't. If there's apple pie on there, I'm having it with some vanilla ice cream because that is totally my favorite. Rennie got some amazing new designs. Oh, I will say hi to Lola. She can't wait to hang out with everybody again. So we'll have to get together soon. We will definitely have to do that. Oh, I love Rennie's order. She always picks like the best designs. And she also did the Club Couture, which I'm super duper excited about May's Club Couture. It's the Club Couture subscription. So you get this happy mail. It's only for a 3-month commitment, which is really great. You get a surprise transfer design that's not in the catalog. It's not online anywhere. And May's special is amazing because you actually, if you're a subscriber, you get 4 transfers and they pick some really good ones. There's a Father's Day, there's an outdoors, there's a Be Brilliant, which I love for the teachers, and there's a 4th of July one. So for these transfers, you get them at 30% off, and you get the 10-inch circle board for 30% off. And that's just if you want to, but that's the sale for May, and I've never seen that happen. So let's take a peek for May. I can't wait to do this. Oh! Hello, summer. I love everything about this. In my VIP group, I posted a little slideshow. There's so many different things you can do with this. I absolutely love it. And the sunglasses, somebody did like a bikini top. Oh my gosh. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Don't do this part, and they did polka dots on there and they put the strings. I thought that was super cute. So you can literally do this as many times, as many colors, on as many surfaces as you want. And then you also get the 3 chalk paste packets to go with this. Oh, I know. Completely. Rennie's wreaths were flying off the shelves because they're absolutely wonderful. And she is just amazing. So I'm super excited. We're going to do another vendor event in the fall together. And it was such a great day. So Lola and I will be back with Rennie and her wreaths and chalk couture for some amazing fun and a lot of laughs. Laughing is good. So let's break this out. I normally have my regular chalkboards that I do my designs on that I love. And this, as soon as I saw the apple pie, I thought the circle board. So, we are going to do that. So this, our recipe transfer designs look pretty big, but there's a nice line right down the center that you can cut. So we're going to do that because it makes it a lot more manageable. And then, I can't wait to use this. We are going to put it on the circle board. And I love how you could just do the pie. So you could do pecan pie, apple pie, cherry pie, whatever pie you would like. And make a really cool menu board or dessert table with just the pie itself. So it's pretty cool, right? So we got the top part here, that's the apple pie, and then we've got the actual pieces and the recipes. I love it. I love how they lay it all out. And you can also use these in other designs, like the spoon and the cinnamon, all kinds of fun stuff. It really is like an actual recipe. So one day when I get in the kitchen, we'll have to do it from the actual recipe here and see how it works. See if that's if they're on point. I was reading the pumpkin pie recipe, and Jenna and I always do one for Thanksgiving, and it really is the way we do it. I know. It's awesome. There's so many possibilities. You have the most direct, okay, this is what we can do with it. And then once you start thinking about it, you can totally just do whatever the heck you feel like, which is awesome. So you're not just stuck in one design. You can literally go to your heart's content and make as many as you want. So I'm just going to, we're going to fuzz it, right? All that means is you're just going to take it off the backing. Oh, if you're new to Chalkature or my page, comment new so I can say hi to you and see who's watching. So I love when we have new watchers and new people to Chalkature and we get to chit chat and answer any questions. I love it. All right. Behind the scenes, I am fixing the transfer. Holy moly. Everyone's like, look at that. Yikes. Okay. We are good. So we're fuzzing our transfer. It's brand new. I love a brand new transfer because it's super exciting. And why we do this is just to take some of the stickiness off of the backing. So that way when you want to put it on your surface, you're able to pull it off and you're not struggling with it. You can fuzz as many times as you want. You just feel the back of it. And if it's it's still pretty sticky, you can do another time. So I'm going to do red, white, and blue is the theme. So I am going to do red, white, and blue with this. All right. So I'm going to make sure I have the top of my board nice and straight so I know when I hang it, we got that on point. And then we're just going to gently lay the apple pie. And I kind of just do a little once over. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And then I kind of lift the board to kind of eyeball it as it's hanging up to see if that's where I want it. And I might actually want it a little bit higher because I think I want to do a thing on the bottom. A saying on the bottom. So we're doing that. And see, we fuzzed it and it came off really easily. So that's awesome. All right. Ta-da! All right. Let me look at it again. Okay, I'm happy. Yay. All right. So I'm going to do, I'm using some bright colors. I'm using our brand new Liberty color that came out in our spring and summer catalog. And this is our poppy. I might want to do poppy. See the difference? This is our regular red. And this comes out to be really bright, light red. So since these kind of went together in the catalog, I'm going to do this. All right, so now let's get some chalk paste going. Chalk paste. All you need to know about chalk paste is that it should be lotion consistency. And how to get that consistency. You always open up your chalk paste and it's a surprise. You never know what it's going to be like. I'm going to move this over for a second. So, water. This is my little water bottle squirter. I just squirt some water in there and I take my stir stick and I mix it. And I mix it until it's lotion consistency. Makes it nice and smooth and creamy, and a little goes a long way, and it doesn't clog the silk screen transfer. So this guy's pretty good to go. I love it. Some are really easy and you're like, awesome, and then others want to be a pain in the butt and you gotta really work some water and some stirring in there. So we're good to go with that one. And that's our poppy. And I'll get a stir stick. If you need stir sticks, they are available on our chalk site. When you go to the chalk site, go to accessories and you get a nice big bag of them. So when you're doing projects and you've got multiple colors, you've got multiple stir sticks and you don't have to wash them off and put it in a different color or whatever. I love these things. They really get the paste nice and creamy. I forget what I was using before couture. Oh, I was using cake pop sticks. It was really funny. Jen and I were doing cake pops and we had a whole big bag full of them that we didn't use. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And I was like, I don't want to look at another cake pop again. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I could use them to stir my chalk paste. And it was great, but then you had to throw them out. So I went through the bag. And by that time, they actually came out with these plastic stir sticks. And then I just wash them off after the project's done and put them back in my baggie. And we're good to go. It's great. I like to reuse things. And they've held up so well, like you could just have them forever. All right, so there's my white. And I'm gonna do the pie in gold. So it'll be like nice and shimmery. The gold paste is always awesome. So I don't really add water to it. I don't know if it's the consistency. Like, I don't know. It's definitely different. But you see how, like, it's just automatically nice and creamy and smooth. So we are good. All right. So those are the colors we're doing tonight. And let's get started. Awesome. I've been trying and dying to do this forever. And this week is not cooperating. So I am finally on to do this, guys. All right. And if you have any questions along the way, just let me know. All right. Awesome. So I'm going to do the apple in red because that kind of makes sense, right? And I'm just pushing the chalk paste through the silk screen. So a little goes a long way. You don't want to glob it because you're wasting paste. You want your paste to last. So that's what I do. I just put it on there, and then if I need more, I just dab it. And because it's lotion consistency, it just runs right over that silk screen, nice and easy and smooth. And you just use a tiny little bit of it, which is what we want. And then any of the excess, I just put back in the container. And I won't clean that one off just yet, but I always make a mess. It never fails that I do make a mess. And then we'll do pie in blue. Isn't this cute? Totally was not thinking of doing it in colors of this, because you know me, I'm very like neutral when it comes to my colors. And then I'm like, oh, we're hosting a Memorial Day picnic for my husband's side of the family. And I'm like, I need some red, white, and blue. And they have some gorgeous transfers. And then I thought, you know what? Apple pie, red, white, and blue. So we did that. And what do I want to do? I'm going to pull this up so that way it looks fabulous. This is my trick, right? It's called chalk and pull. So we chalked our apple pie, and now we're going to pull it. Look how cute that looks. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it back over, and nothing's going to hurt it because I want to take my time and I want to do my pie. So if you leave this on for a while, the chalk paste will start to dry because that's what it does. It dries. And then when you peel it up, the chalk paste dries in the silk screen and you won't have that fabulous, gorgeous look that we just saw. So my next color is going to be white. And I'm going to do this guy. So red, white, and blue. I love this. And then I'm going to do the pie in that gold color. Just kind of make it sparkly. Awesome, awesome. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 transfer where you can do this and just kind of make up your own thing, or you can just put them together and have that awesome apple pie recipe. I love it. So there is that. I'm putting all my white in there. And then I'm just going to clean this off, and we're going to go crazy with the gold and make our pie. Awesome. I'm putting a whole big dab on this thing. And we are just going to push it through and create our awesome pie. And I love it that it shimmers and it's just makes it stand out because it's the apple pie. It's the ta-da. And then some of our transfers have the what do you call it? The fireworks. You could put fireworks in the background. I think think I'm going to try not to do the fireworks until 4th of July, just so I can kind of separate them out. I'll do this just more red, white, and blue. Put some stars in there. Another awesome transfer that we have is the military transfers. So I may not get to that tonight, but I am going to put up some military decor and celebrate our military, because I've got some veterans in the family and we've got some veterans coming, and I've always wanted to show, doesn't matter what's going on, the dedication that our military really does on a daily basis is just amazing. My brother served 8 years in the Air Force, and he did, I think, 2 or 3 tours in Iraq, and he trained the troops that deployed from our air base in New Jersey how to shoot and use their guns properly. So he had a big job to do, and he did it, and it was really neat. I was very proud of him. And then my dad served in the Air Force, and my grandfather served. He was in the Korean War. So we've got a lot of military pride in our house. All right, so let's take this bad boy off. Ta-da! The big ta-da! Super excited over this. And see, laying it back down, it's not going to hurt your design. And it gives you a lot more time to figure out the rest of what you're doing. If you just chalk a little bit and pull it, lay it back down. Chalk a little bit and pull it and lay it back down. And that's what I do for all of my big transfers. The ones that have super duper lots of wording. I just kind of make sure I have my color scheme and which colors I want to go where. And then I just start from top to bottom, and that's how I work. So, how awesome is that? I absolutely love it. It's super duper cute. So I'm going to dry it, and then where is this? I was digging through so many transfers to find my little star. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it has that brown look to it, but it's got that shimmery look. So it really works. I think it looks really cute. So I wanted to kind of add some stars on there to kind of make it look a little bit more festive. This portion right here, we've got the transfer that says happiness is homemade. So I thought that would look really cute, because every time I think of like baking, it's like homemade. And then I'm like, ooh, we've got that transfer that kind of fits right here. So I was thinking of doing that. And then I kind of wanted to add some stars along the way to make it look fun and festive. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the star here. Where's my multi-tool? Love my multi-tool. I'll add some stars. Ooh, it looks beautiful. So here's a trick, because now I want to do red. I don't want it to come out to be purple. Which could definitely happen, because red and blue make purple. So I just take my, let me see if you guys can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. So I just take my white bee, and look, you can actually wipe off the chalk paste, so you don't even have to run it underwater. And then I'll wipe that off. And I just give it a little wipe on the back. And it's nice and washed for the next color. So I want to do a white one in here. Hold on a minute. I want to do my blue. But it's just a lot of fun to create different pieces for the house. And I love the fact that you can reuse the same board over and over again, because you're not storing 5 million pieces that you pick up at the store. You are creating, you can wash it off, but then you can also make some amazing t-shirts with it, and pillow covers. You could totally do a pillow cover with this. Oh my gosh, how awesome is that? So now you can start to have like a cohesive theme throughout the house. We have a sign with this. Now I'm going to do a pillow cover and put it on the patio. And it just kind of makes the house look, it just makes it look fun and festive, and everything matches, which is awesome. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to catty corner it. I'll put that one in red. So I love it. I love that that's what you can do, because there really isn't a lot of products out there that give you the option to reuse, which, you know, that's the whole thing. You want to reuse it. You don't want to use it just once. All right. So here we go. How awesome is that? I love the stars. The stars look super cute. I was like dead set on finding this darn star. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Dina. I'm like, where in the world? So mixing and matching or transfers, totally do that, because you can come up with some really unique and custom looks and make it look however you would like. So I love that. And I like that, you know, you could make this a cherry pie, blueberry, whatever you want to do. And when there's weddings going on, like, that's a total dessert table move. Or even for the picnics. We've got all kinds of things that you can do. So I'm washing the star off just in case I need it again. I'm going to have to get a new wipey though. So this is what I store my transfers in. It's 9x12s that I store for, well, you could do A size and B size in this. And I'm going to be looking for that happiness is homemade to see if I can find that saying. That was one of my favorite sayings in the fall winter catalog of last year. And we still have it. So if you go online and see it, it's amazing because it's got mason jars. And you can put awesome flowers in that mason jar, which I love. Okay, it's not in this one. Here's my second. Woo! I just saved everybody. Did you see that? You guys were tipping over. Whoops. The heck? My cat-like reflexes. Here it is. See, this is how I save it. So this is that transfer happiness is homemade, and that's the mason jar. And you can add the water in there, and here are the stems that you can put in for, I know, for the flowers. It looks gorgeous. The roller coaster is right. So, Here it is. Happiness is homemade. Does that look nice down there? I don't know if it'll actually fit. Maybe I'll just do homemade. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm peeling it off this wax backer. Normally, I would probably save the backing. I kind of do it two different ways. I save the backing and just kind of shove it in there. But this time, I put it on there. This is so sticky. I've used this like so many darn times. So I'm super duper excited. It's really sticky. So I'm going to fuzz it like twice. All right. So I'm just going to do the homemade part because it's a homemade apple pie. Just like Grandma's. Oh, it's still wet. All right, so let me see how that looks. Homemade. I'm gonna kind of do this, and I think I wanna blend it, but instead of doing ombre, I wanna do like white, and then fade it into blue, and then fade it into the red. Or red, white, and blue. Maybe I'll have to do it that way, so that makes sense. All right. Can everybody see? Yeah? Okay. Perfect. All right. So, we'll do some red. And this is like me trying not to use the hairdryer. So I'm doing red here. And then I'm going to do a little bit, and then I'm going to do white in the middle and kind of ombre it. So instead of doing top to bottom ombre, I'm doing like side to side. And I'm really stinking excited over this. When I get to use a couple different transfers, it's a good all right, I'll finish the M on this. But I'm loving this. It's the poppy red. That poppy red is just beautiful. All right, so now I'm stopping with that. And do I have another one? I do. You can't ever run out of squeegees. I've got squeegee upon squeegee upon squeegee. All right, so now I'm doing the white. So there's the white. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water right on my finger. It's going to be my blending finger, and I'm going to blend the white and the red together. So if you put a little bit of water on it, it helps get that blending effect in there. And then I'm going to do my white right here. Then I'm going to come in with our blue and finish the rest of the word. And then I'm just going to stop really close to the white. And then I'm gonna blend it in again with some water on my finger. And I'm just gonna smudge that blue in there. So it's got that neat ombre look. And then let's peel it. How cute is that? Woohoo! I absolutely love it. So I combined the apple pie transfer. It's the top half of that apple pie. And then I combined ta-da is right. It's a big ta-da. And then I did happiness is homemade. And instead of doing that at the bottom, I just did homemade because homemade apple pie. Why not, right? And then if you have any smudges or lines that you want to crisp up, I wait till everything is dried. Obviously, this one hasn't dried too much, but I just kind of go back over and give it a little once over with my wipey and my fingernail or whatever, and I go through and kind of touch up the edges a little bit and make it look nice and crisp. And then I also took a star transfer. I think this was actually from a birthday transfer that I had. And I thought to put some of the stars on there, but I'm really liking it. Thanks, Dina. Thanks, Todd. How cool is that, right? So I love the fact that you can take something that was not initially or intended to be a holiday transfer and you can make it look like it was just by using the colors of that holiday. So you can make this look gorgeous for Christmas. When we're taking out all the goodies again and we're making all kinds of goodness, then you can put like, we've got the pine transfers and the evergreens and just all kinds of fun stuff for our Christmas design. So then you can do those colors and make it, you know, golds and red and green and put snowflakes or whatever you want. And it totally looks like it was made for Christmas. So, that design just popped in my head when I saw the round apple pie. I'm like, oh my gosh, the round board would look awesome with it. So I hope this gives you some awesome ideas for that because it looks absolutely amazing. So I used our 18-inch circle board. It's our 18-inch boutique board, and I love this. Love putting this on all kinds of places in my house, just everywhere. So I have this actually hanging up in my hallway, but I'm obviously going to move it to where everybody will be for Memorial Day. So apple pie, if you love to bake or know of a baker, I mean, there's so many different ways you can use this in gift give. So that is one. Wasn't that awesome too? So I had a design that I had on here previously and it said, give us this day your daily bread. And I had this up in the kitchen and it was on there for a couple months. And all I did was wipe it off, cleaned up the chalkboard, and now look, it's something totally different. And I absolutely love changing out the decor for holidays. So you don't have to do much to get a completely different look. And because it's double-sided, I'll show you what the back of it looks like because I love this design. That is on the back of it. Squeeze the day. So you can have this as like an everyday look, and then I usually do the second side as like my holiday side. And I probably will keep this up for 4th of July. And maybe I'll add in like little fireworks in the background to make it look different, but the same. So we can totally do that. So I'm excited about this one. Let's see if I can do another one real quick. Our apple pie is amazing. And since I've got all my colors out here, I want to do another one with you guys. And I was going to chalk this at the fair, but I was like having too much fun saying hi to everybody. The May special for that board is the 10-inch round. And I love the 10-inch rounds because it fits a lot of our B size and it's also double-sided. So if they're given the 30% off for the 10, I would totally get a 10 in there, the 10-inch rounds. So you have that in your collection. And then the 18-inch is like, let me see here. Let me show y'all. Here we go. So here's our boutiques. So that's the 18-inch round that I used tonight. And that's $19.99. And then the 10-inch is $9.99 and it's 30% off that price. So that's an awesome deal. Oops. Sorry, handsome. All right, so this is my next one, guys. Saw this and was totally in love with it. Absolutely love, love, love this. So fireworks, starry nights, country music, barbecues. Love everything about that. The second one is corn on the cob, watermelon, sparklers, red, white, and blue, freedom. Love both of these. So because it's not exactly Memorial Day or 4th of July, I'm going to do the bottom part because we're going to have all of this at our barbecue. So that is what I'm going to do next. We're getting 2 signs in tonight, guys. So this is our E-size transfer. It's a pretty big guy. And the name of that is called Freedom. If you're looking for this transfer. If you love the 4th of July and the Memorial Day stuff, I highly recommend to get it before 4th of July. Because everything will start selling out soon. You always got to be like a month ahead of time. And you know this if you're a crafter. It's always a month ahead of time. All right. So this is another humongous one. Come on, baby, do. Come on, baby, do. Sissy, sissy. Thanks, handsome man. Thanks. Okay. Let me put this aside. All right, so now we see that there's a line right here, and that's where I'm going to cut this. So it's 2 transfers in one, which is great because you have the options to do both. And I'm going to cut this so I can put the other one away, and then we're going to figure out what board we're going to put it on. And I'm going to do my Grayson. I just got to figure out the size. And this I will put up on the porch. Or definitely by the food table and put some decorations on that. If you had like a tin tray, that would look amazing too. You could put this on the bottom of it and spray it. Yeah, see? Thank you, handsome. Where's Sissy? Yeah, that's where you need to be, baby, do. So you see when you cut it down to size, it's literally not as big, so you can totally do this. And I was really excited to show you guys because when you're looking at this, and I love the fonts. It has a little bit of our hand-written font, our chalk font. It's got the shadow going on in there. So lots of options with this one. I think I'm just going to do red, white, and blue. But if you're looking at it and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I even attempt to do this? And here's our star again. So I can totally just add a little bit of that star in the background. I'll show you how to do that so you're not going to be frazzled when you're attempting to do something that's got a ton of words. So this is our Grayson board, and it's our, let me go check it out real quick. 12.5 by 18.5. I ordered a couple bigger sizes because I knew I was going to do some bigger transfer designs. All right. Okay. So let me drop that. Here we go. So this is what our Graysons look like, and I love them because they've got the really nice edges to them, and if you look close, they've got some nice kind of like vintage look to it. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put it on this guy, which I'm really super excited that it fits. I didn't have this size. I had the ginormous size, and then I had our regular 9 by 12. So I needed the in-between. So I'm excited that I got that, because it works for a lot of the in-between transfers. Or if you wanted to use a B size but add a lot of detail to it, this size, the 12.5 by 18.5. And the other cool thing with our boards, which I love, is they come out with the sawtooth hanger horizontally, and they also have it vertically. So it's already on there. So if you wanted to hang this on the wall, just make sure that you're chalking. Make sure you're chalking with it so that way the hanger is up here and not at the bottom. So here we go. We're going to use this one. And we're going to fuzz, right? So we're going to fuzz. I'm just going to put sparklers on the back so I know it's my sparkler one. I like to write on the back of the transfer so you know that that's not the waxy part where the transfer sticks to. And I'm using my kitchen towel. I bought a whole bunch of these for create and takes. When we do our chalk nights, everyone's got a kitchen towel if they need it, or they can bring their fuzzing cloth. All right. So here we go. We're fuzzing again. Brand new transfer. Super excited. Ooh, this one's not that bad. So I'm only going to do it once. So I got 2 big signs done tonight, which I'm really excited about. And I just press down and I make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. And instead of using gold, I'm going to use silver. Silver, and I'm going to put white in there. So we'll put the gold away. Where's my old tissues? All right, there you go. So gold is going away. So gold and our shimmer and our silver shimmer chalk paste, they are one of our new releases this year. So I was super excited because I love the shimmery look, but I hate using glitter because you will be seeing that glitter for like 10,000 years later. Wherever you do this, you will find glitter till no end. All right, so I've got my silver, and there's the red, white, and blue, and then I've got my star. So I really wanted to bang out 2 signs tonight because I said, you know what? Well, I've got everything out. So then what you want to do is kind of in your head make a little bit of a note on how you want to do this. And you're going to start from top to bottom. So I'm going to just do the first line. And I'm going to do corn on the cob in white. So I'm going to do that. You can do it however you would like. So here we go. So when your chalk paste is lotion consistency, it lets you work fast. And you only have to use a little bit. It goes a long way. So this is awesome. I love the different fonts. I've always loved calligraphy, and I wish I had that ability to do that. Maybe one day when I have the extra time to sit down and practice. Remember, like old school cursive writing? You always loved to have nice and neat handwriting, and the girls would just practice, practice, practice. All right. So watermelon I want to do in red. Easy peasy.
Can I do it? Me.
All right, hold on, buddy.
I need it.
You are up tonight. Okay, go ahead. Chalk watermelon for me. But don't make a mess. You know how to do it. And you just do it on the watermelon, right? On that word. Great job. Okay.
Need more.
So I am just going to see there's lots more on there.
Need more.
Yep, we'll get there.
Ooh, Mom.
Let me do that.
Can I do lawn?
Yep. Here you go, baby doll.
Ooh, I got you.
Yep, you got it. Just take your time. There you go. Yep, you want to scrape off. Just stay on watermelon. All right. Thank you, bud. Be careful. All right. So I'm going to just scrape off all the extra red so the kids can help out.
Ta-da!
And I just want to make sure I hit the tops of the fonts and then the bottoms. All right, so there's the first line. And then you're just going to pull. I just call this the chalk and pull method. Look how, thank you, bud. Awesome that looks. Well, not the whole thing. Just to right there. Woohoo, right? And then you're going to just lay it back down. Lay it back down.
Are we going to do sparkler?
We are going to do sparkler. And I'm going to do sparkler and silver.
This one?
So it's shiny.
And we have to do silver.
So I'm just going to wipe this guy off because I have our gold on there. And we're going to do silver so that way it looks nice and shiny.
Ooh, Sophie's
Don't touch that, baby do, because it fell. It almost fell. Andrew. Okay. So that's how you do it. You attack it from top to bottom. Let me get you started, bud.
Okay.
And then here is our sparkler.
Ooh, mama.
You want to do it?
Yee.
All right, I'll do a couple words.
Okay,
and
that's
then you
good.
can do a couple words.
That's good, Mom.
Okay, hold on.
Bar
Baby.
is good.
Hold on.
Don't do the R.
Hold it. I'm gonna get all that paste that's stuck on there, and then I'll let you do
Now
it.
can I have it?
Yep, there you go, bub. It's on that corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then after this, you gotta get going, handsome. My little night owl. There you go. Yeah, the paste is just a little bit thicker because it's got actual sparklies in it. Here, let me get you another one. Be gentle. All right.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go. Yep. Just only on that word. Okay. Ooh, you're getting that right on there. Got it? Lost somebody do. Let me see. See, it kind of gets built up on there. So you just do that and you just make sure that you keep on working it. And you get top and the bottom.
The sparklers was kind of hard.
Yeah, because it's got our shimmer paste and it's a little bit different consistency.
Pull.
Not yet. Let me get
Now?
the bottoms of these guys. Awesome, awesome. But you can do it however you would like. Whatever. You want to make it gold sparklers. Red, white, and blue. Alright. And then I'm just going to take the excess and put it back in our jar. Alright. So we did the top part. You want to get the other side? There you go. And then we're just going to pull sparklers. Look how cool that looks.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're just going to pull it to there. And then we're going to lay it back down.
Ooh, now wait.
All right, Mommy's going to do this part because it's just a little bit tinier.
Can I do feed 'em? Feed 'em.
All right, so now I'm just going to follow this part here and do red, white, and blue. And just follow the colors on that. So that's easy peasy. And then we'll have Freedom stand out.
Can I do the blue? Ooh.
So there we go. And that's the secret on how to do these bigger projects that are just a little bit more wording that you're not used to.
Mom, since I have the secret, can I do it?
You can totally do the blue part.
I need to do blue. Can I do the and part too?
The and part I'm going to do in silver since we're using all the colors. And then I'll add some of the stars to make it look a little bit more awesome. All right, I got my white, and I've got the mega jar of white because I go through so much white, it's ridiculous. So I'm so excited they did the mega jars. All right, you want to do the blue? Just, yep, put it right there. Here's the blue.
Blue.
There you go. Good job on your scraping. You need more? We'll do a little bit.
Now I do.
All right, a little bit more. There you go, bub. Great job. Oop. All right.
Painting.
So I'll just push that down. Do you need a wipey, bud?
Now you do.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, sparkly.
So there's our blue.
Blue.
Our Liberty blue. I love that. There's our sparklers.
Red, white, and blue.
There's our red, white, and blue. And we are almost done our sign. All right, so now we got freedom.
Can I do freedom?
Freedom, I'm going to want to do...
Feed and
I'm going to do...
Freedom.
I'm going to make this stand out.
Boo. Can I do boo? Blue's my favorite
Hold
color.
on, baby, do. So I'm going to do the ombre, because we all love the ombre, right? And it's such a great technique. You can do the marble effect, where you just kind of go and randomly splash all your colors on there. And it comes out pretty cool. So I'm just going to kind of just go and do some lines of blue, lines of white. So there's our blue. I'm going to do white in the middle, because it's such a good mixer. I do close to the blue, but I don't touch it.
I do red.
There we go. There's the white. All right. And then I'll just put that back in, and I'll use my little stir stick to scrape everything off. And then I'm going to put some water on my finger, because the water helps spread that chalk paste. And I'm going to do the blue. And get that nice ombre look in there.
Okay.
Hold on, baby, do. Or you can help me with the red.
I have to do Ed.
All right. And sometimes when the paste gets a little bit dry, I just add more water to my finger, so that way it helps you smudge all those colors and blend them in together.
Ta-da! Mama.
And the effect looks really cool. So smudging away, we're blending the two colors together, and then I'm going to do the red. Just want to make sure I get all these little lines in there. So I don't miss anything. And then we're going to do red.
Red.
All right, I'm going to show you what to do, and then you can do the other part of it.
Okay.
So you're not going to want to go right up to the, you see there's a little bit of a space?
I need to do
because we need
red.
some of the solid red on the bottom.
Got it.
And then we're going to do a mix of red and white.
That's good, that's good. I need to eat.
Let me just dip it. All right. Okay, now do just exactly how Mommy did. Not too close to the white. You need more? There you go. I'll get you more. There you go, baby doll. Yep, not too close. Perfect. Not too close to the white on the M. So it'll give us some, yeah, do that over here. Right in the middle. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna scrape off a little bit.
Whip now? We'll crash bite it with my fingers.
No, because it gets messy. And don't be afraid to really push down and get that color through, because
messy's my middle name.
It is. It is. All right. And there we go with the blending of the red and the white, and it looks super pretty. I just want to make sure I get all those colors in. Just add a little bit more water so you can blend.
Mom, I've grown so old. Look at my beard. Mom.
You are silly.
So old it's falling off.
All right, and then this is all done.
Yeah, put these up.
And it looks so awesome. And it really was not hard to do at all. And you can just use your imagination however you would like. All right. Peel it off and let's see. You've got all this. And then there is our freedom.
Freedom.
Standing out.
Ooh.
Nice and neat. So another awesome sign to put out right on the patio by the food table. Anywhere you would like. You can stack them all on one board if you wanted to, like a super big board. But isn't that awesome? Ooh, Nancy said, great job, Andrew. I snuck a kiss in there. Isn't that awesome, Todd? Super easy to do, and it looks fabulous. And I saw this, and I said, you know what? This is insane. Like, what an on-point design to have for the holidays. And then what I'm going to do, so this is just going to be Memorial Day, and then I'm going to end up doing this and adding this one onto the fireworks, starry nights, country music, and barbecues. Oh, love it. And then we've got the star in here. And we can go add some more stars on here. Oh my gosh, I'm like, can't handle it. Can't even, Nancy. Can't even. So I'm going to let this dry because I know a lot of it isn't. I didn't use my hair dryer. And I'm just going to go on and I'm just going to add some super cute stars all around to make it a little bit more awesomeness. In the corners. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do in the corners. In the corners for right now. Because I love how that looks. But super easy. Super duper easy. We don't like to do anything that's hard. And I just have never created anything with such amazing results with literally no skill. because that's awesome. And the great thing is that, hi Mabel. It's super easy, super reusable. And if you do end up messing up for whatever reason, you smudge it, because I know I do that a lot. I can smudge things like crazy. Like you get your elbow in there or something and you're like, oh, what the heck? You can fix the smudges very easily. You can erase and redo. So, I like the stars on the corner. I'm sorry guys if you can't see. But I'm adding some stars on there. At least I can do that on the corners. And then we'll go in and do... So guys, I was thinking of doing a vintage truck chalk party in June. Because the vintage truck is amazing for Father's Day. And then you can also add the fireworks and the Happy 4th of July for July. So you have the vintage truck for 2 of the holidays coming up. So I'm really excited. I'm thinking of doing it at the Mount Laurel Community Center. But if you guys are out there in different states, or if you can't make it, I'm going to be putting together some kits with the vintage truck. That is literally the most versatile design you can get, because it literally has every single holiday that you can think of, and that darn truck holds it all. So Rennie already has the truck. She made her 4th of July vintage truck, and it was awesome. So that is what I'm thinking of doing for the month of June. Vintage truck for the guys.
Ooh.
I know, right?
You'll do it for me?
Of course. You can pick your color on the vintage truck, buddy, and we'll make a vintage truck together. So I added some stars to the side for now. And then I'll go back in and I'll add some more once I know the project is nice and dry. So right overnight. So yeah. So this is another amazing design. And I can't tell you if they have this design next year. I'm super duper excited that they did bring back a lot of it. But they also brought some new ones in. So they may actually retire some of our older 4th of July transfers to make way for some newer ones. Which is awesome. So that way you can have new designs all year long. So 2 projects tonight. I'm super duper excited. I was dying to get on and chalk and chat with everybody. And I hope you guys loved the designs. So here is our Grayson 12.5 by 18 with our E-size transfer. It's 2 parts. I did this one for Memorial Day, and I'm going to do this one for the 4th of July because it has the fireworks on there, and I'll add the fireworks. And then we used the apple pie recipe, and we created this gorgeous apple pie take on the apple pie recipe, and we just changed it up, and we used the red, white, and blue. I used Poppy, which is our newest red color, Liberty Blue. I used gold for the pie, and then white, and you can create some amazing unique pieces. And the stars, of course, we added some stars in there. So lots of fun crafting and creating tonight. I'm super duper excited you guys all came on and chalked and chat with me. And I hope this inspires you guys to do some amazing artwork and chalk work at home. So in my VIP page, if you just go up to the top of my main page, and you'll see like like there's like a menu bar. If you go to groups, you'll see design style. I know, handsome. Mr. Chalker, late night chalker with me. You'll see my VIP group. Post your creations in there because I do awesome monthly giveaways for sharing your amazing artwork, because I love that we can all have the same transfer, but it all comes out so different. And everyone's got their own unique style. So I want to see your awesome designs, your awesome creations. You guys are just always amazing when it comes to your designs. So what's today? Today's Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, we've got some more chalking going on. And my next transfer that I'm going to do, if you guys didn't know, we've got our military emblems. This is a B-size transfer, and this is amazing to gift to somebody for Memorial Day. If you have anybody in your family that's in one of these military branches, then they also have military wife you can do, military mama. It's our B-size transfer, and it says military emblems, so you can search for that. So I want to do some Air Force stuff for my family, and oh my goodness, handsome, and the Marines and all that fun stuff. So I'm also thinking of having a VIP sale. I've got a couple different transfers that I will post. That's really awesome for the upcoming holidays. So lots of fun stuff going on. And if you have any questions, please message or leave me a comment. And as always, I totally love when you guys are on here sharing and commenting and just having some chalk fun together. Have a wonderful Wednesday night, guys, and I will see you soon. Happy chalking, everyone.